자, 오늘도 호가트 레거시 방송 시작해 보겠습니다. 오늘은 이제 사이드보다는 다시 메인 위주로 해서 방송해 보도록 할게요. 그러면 녹화 켜고 시작할게요.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
보자, 이거 두 개는 하는 게 좋을 것 같긴 한데 일단 그럼 귀여운 뽀삐부터 만나러 가볼까요? 가는 길에 있네? 가는 길에 있으니까 네티를 만나러 가자.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
장비가 다 비어있나? 안 비어있네. 팔 거 팔고 가야 되겠다.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
둘 다 머리 보호구네?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
얘기.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
할로랑 한판 들어가는구나.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
그래, 결국엔 나보고 다 하라 이거잖아.
Revelio.
이게 또 있었구나. 호그스미드. 유일하게 모든 주민이 마법사인 마을. 레벨업.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
협박을 받으셨다고요?
What have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give. And my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
In danger. 결정을 내릴 시간을 충분히 드렸기에 이제 인내심이 바닥나려고 합니다. 우리가 동업하여 얻게 될 이익을 부인께서 제대로 알아봐 주신다면 부군께서도 감사히 생각할 것입니다. 이번 주말까지 답장을 기대해도 좋겠죠. 이 일은 우리끼리만 아는 걸로 합시다. 왜 그렇게 하는지는 잘 아시겠죠.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find... Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check...
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
On the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
겨울에
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
겨울에 물이 빠져버렸네.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Refused. 뭐라 할 순 없지.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Hello, Hamura.
가기 전에 한번 이것만 보고 가볼까? 레벨 3짜리면 어떤 맛있는 게 있을까?
루머스.
루머스.
Revelio.
리벨리오. 51원. 냠냠. 별로 맛있지 않는데? 레벨 3짜리인데? 오.
Revelio.
저번에 그 눈가에 달린 여기를 못 넘어간다고? 여기 구석탱이에 눈가에 달린 상자가 하나 있을 텐데 안 보이면 어쩔 수 없고. 또 물에 들어갈 뻔했어.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. He must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
여기 있다.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
어허.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Arresto momentum. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio.
hidden door.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. better be sure I'm not seen.
많이 있나 본데.
Harlow says her friend had been rescuing her. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Just keep an eye out.
맞네.
It's exhausting.
What are you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flopperworm himself.
너무 많은데 어떡하지? 족쳐 마라, 족쳐 마라. 하지만 족치기 위해서 난 훈련을 해왔지. 될지 모르겠지만.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Expulso! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Flash of inspiration! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Compulse! Resendo! Crucio! What have you done? Glacius! Defendo! Crucione! Bombardo! What have you done? Protego! Stupefy! Glacius! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Quite conductive, aren't we? Crucio! Pay for that!
왜 이렇게 안 죽는 거니?
Oi.
저번에 두꺼비들 잡는 것보다 훨씬 쉬운데.
You will not filter!
Arresto momentum! Imperial! Bombardier!
저거 왜 안 집어져요?
That's more like
Glacius! Accio! Depulso! Incendio!
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Expelliarmus!
Hey,
Accio!
that's mine! Well, you'll have to do. Might want to look up.
Incendio!
Expulso!
Protego!
Stop that one!
안 죽네 자식이.
Glacius!
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Revelio!
너 좀 세구나. 너는 피를 기하는 목소리를 가진 어그레이만큼 나에게 소중해.
The book of
찢어버리자.
poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
어우 좋은 상자다. 야미.
Accio! Depulso! Accio!
왜 안 돼?
Depulso!
오케이. 원래라면 이 루트를 따라가야 된다.
Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Revelio. Confringo.
우리 안 붙네. 안녕하세요, 레이브 씨.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
오, 여셨군요.
Revelio.
일단 내내 편지는 찾았어. 너 지팡이 안 받아도 되니?
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
My young friend, 나도
Be
저런 거
prepared
알려줘.
for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
이벤트 전이겠네. 안 먹은 게 있는 것 같은데.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
그래, 그래. 어우, 오셨군요.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
뭔가
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer.
근데 한동석까지
Do you have
뭔가
enough evidence
느낌이
to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
그러고 그냥 가?
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
아, 하기 싫어. 어렵단 말이야. 그 다음으로 갈 곳은 뽀비.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
우리가 당하겠는데, 서프라이즈?
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
나무에서 목표물을 잡기 위해서 깨뜨려 보겠지.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
너
We'll
떨고
meet with them,
있잖아.
tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
화살? 와우. 무셔버. 웃지마 임마. 무서운데.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
나는 좀 많이 죽였다.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
3 of your head.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be?
그럴 수가.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
이걸로 끝이니 또 설마?
I'll let you know what I find.
뭐지? 끝났네. 그러면 귀찮지만 그래도 빗자루 업그레이드 해야겠지. 저번 거 좀 어려웠는데.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
돈이 없어. 돈이 다 팔면 될 게네. 딱보다.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
그럼 이제 가도 되죠? 뭐 시키지 말아요. 업그레이드 다 했어요, 저는. 자, 그러면 교장 센세이를 만나러 가볼까요? 일단 여기로 가볼까? 비밀의 방에 가서
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
그래. 월장석 많이 모았지? 이렇게 가는 게 맞을까요? 이렇게 가는 게 아닌 것 같은데. 아니 지금 내비도 마탱이에 갔는데. 여기서 한번 볼까? 변신교실에서. 지도내실.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
내가 세
Fortunately,
번째
the
그걸
next trial
했었나?
is fairly nearby.
It's
아니구나.
Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
한 명이 더 있구나. 이사벨라인가 저게?
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
교수님, 좋은 아침입니다.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
응? 쓸 수가 없구나 지금. 마부도 못 쓰나 본데? 그렇네. 아 잠겼구나 지금. 그러면 가다 보면 애들이 인사하겠지.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Yeah.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
한번
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
야 재밌네.
Oh, there's one for my diary.
가는 길에 누가 문을 닫니?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move.
Professor Black. How are you, sir?
왜 그래? 야, 저 미치광이 놈 저.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
말이 너무 많은데.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
진짜 재수 반말밖에 정말 잘하고 있네.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
My older brothers were all thought.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
아, 됐어. 너랑 얘기하네.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Yeah.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw.
사라져야지. 여기 있었구나 이거. 그만 좀 해 임마.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Rebellion. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
어디 돌아다니고
Handy
있니?
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Lumos.
어디 있었더라? 이 근방이었던 것 같은데. 여기구나.
Accio.
보자. 9, 7, 16에 8. 11에 2, 0. 12, 그럼 2. 잠깐만. 9 맞지? 9, 7, 16에 8이잖아. 범위가 맞고, 그리고 2. 어라? 아, 3이 돼야 되구나. 맞네. 익. 졌다가 다이달러스 그 박으면은 이제 끝난다.
Excellent.
Excellent. 보자. 출구 말고 병동 말고 안뜰 말고 요조간타 여긴가?
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside.
열리는 거 맞아? 오호.
Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
역사적인 교복이라고 하는데 이건 좀 아닌데. 어우, 진짜 볼품 없다. 그냥 이게 제일 낫다. 야, 우리 블랙 교수님 꼭대기층에 계시는구나. 야야, 싸우지 마. 또 맞으려고 저래. 얼마나 올라가야 되는 거야? 운동 좀 꽤 하시겠네. 아, 근데 그냥 순간이동으로 올려놔.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
남자는 초성화.
Revelio.
어우, 기숙사 배정 모자 여기 있었구나. 어라? 이거 아닌가? 아닌가 본데.
Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Revelio.
어디야? 어?
Revelio.
바로 앞인데? 여긴데 왜 안 나오는 거지? 여기가 아닌가?
Alohomora. Revelio.
이야, 참 꼼꼼히도 숨겨두셨다.
Revelio.
따로 있진 않지? 오. 저 위에는 어떻게 가는 거지?
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
왜 갑자기?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
읽히지 않고 지나가라고? 마부터 못 쓰는데?
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
와우. 무서워.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
뭐지? 저기 완전 지키고 있잖아.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
오, 깜짝이야.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
걸린 거 아니야?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
니암이
Too
어딘가
many.
있을 거야.
I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
돌아갈 방법을 찾아야 된다고? 뭘 돌아가 여기서.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Ooh.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
투명망토. 어째 가는 거야?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Revelio. Bombarda.
잠깐만요. 이거 왜 갑자기 바뀌었어요? 안 되네. 이거밖에 없네.
Defender. Descender. Debolso. Bombarda.
Yeah.
Protego. Stupid one. Defender. Stupid one. Descender. Stupid one. Stupid one. Bombarder. Stupid one. Stupid one. Descender. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Defender. Descender. Descender. Potato. Stupid one. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Depulsor.
맞다, 뜨는 거라면 자신 있지. 근데 내가 원래 세팅이 아니다 보니까 조금 그렇지.
Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Potato. Stupid one. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Descender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Potato. Stupid. Defender. Bombarder. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Stupid one. Defender.
아니 깼다구만.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder.
왜 안 피해줘?
Potato. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder.
막히냐? 와, 죽는다 죽어.
Defender. Descender. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder.
아, 눌렀잖아.
Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Potato. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. 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 Bombarder.
아니.
Bombarder. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Stupefy. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descendo.
제발. 버그 먹은 것 같아. 설마 다시는 아니겠지?
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
있는 거야? 냠.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
기억을 보라는 말이지.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
역시 관상. 표정에서부터 심술이 가득해 보여. 들어왔다.
Revelio.
교수님? 누군가 왔어?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
안녕. 그런데 여기 4개만 있구나. 결국에 이사도라는 배신의 길을 갔단 말이지. 이렇게 넘어가면 또 새로운 퀘스트가 열리겠지.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
교수님? 메일만 보내고 말씀을 안 하시면 어떡하자는 거죠? 세바스티앙이랑 만나게 되네.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
그래.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
옳았을지도 모른다, 아른다.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
이러면 끝난 거니? 끝났네. 일단 요거 없애버리자 빨리. 넬리?
Handy resource indeed.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
널 위한 건 아닌데 말이지. 자, 이제 빠르다. 와, 이제 여기까지 들어가는구나. 열심히 내가 웨어포인트 찍어 놨었지.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcrot as soon as you can.
그래? 요거 하고 보자 그러면.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
아, 왜 이래?
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go,
이
quickly,
녀석.
before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
그냥 뭐 두드려 패면 된다는 거지? 와,
Confringo.
레벨 30이야?
Defender. Bombarda. Protego. Stupefy. Cruiser. Descendo. To that. Arrest on the
그만해.
That it. Descendo. Tracy. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Arresto Molestum. Cruiser.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
그게 레벨이 4레벨이랑 상공에서 나오는구나.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm
그래.
making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
아따 분위기 보소 완전 개차반이구만 이거. 일단은 메인 케어 하러 가자.
Thestral nests close by.
Confringo. Lumos.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
It's certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
아니야 괜찮아. 세스트랄은 안 봐도 돼.
Revelio.
Trespass. There they are. Let's go.
Wait. We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Potato. Stupefy. Glaciers. Defender. Bombard. Glaciers. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Cruising. Accio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Confringo. Revelio.
우리 세바스티안 저러다가 진짜 한바탕 하겠는데.
Revelio.
뭔가 있는 것 같은데 여기.
Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
아이고 아프겠다 이건.
Revelio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin? Ridiculous notions of ownership.
어허, 이 녀석.
One less human to worry about. I will make.
Revelio. Accio. Descendo.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
참. 옆에서 하는 거 없이 저러고 있으면서 뭘 계속 나이스 워크야. 아, 하나밖에 못 짓니? 엑스펠리아르무스. 야, 결국엔 아바다 케다브라까지 배우겠다.
Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Lumos.
Lumos.
오, 깜짝이야. 아, 야야야, 왜? 오.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
여기에 시체가 있네. 아, 빨리.
Revelio.
Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Revelio.
You ought to cut back.
Not run away. Intend to die.
Accio. Incendio. Descendo.
Kill Soul's glance off Ethereal.
Revelio. Glacius. Revelio. Glacius. Bombarda. Defendo.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
동의하는 거 맞지? 내가 더 조마조마하다 너 때문에.
Revelio.
소리야? 일단 저기 웨어 포인트 찍어야 돼.
Revelio.
Travel is always much more enjoyable with a friend.
다 찍었다.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo.
너 너무 무섭겠다. 그러다가 나도 맞는다고 자식아.
Revelio. Glacius. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Glacius. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
원래 너보단 잘했어, 자식아. 저 위로 가는 길을 찾... 여기 있다.
Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin.
Revelio.
벌써?
Revelio. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Sendo. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Crucio.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Revelio.
나는 세바stian 네가 그딴 식으로 말하는 게 더 짜증이 나긴 해.
Staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo. Revelio. Depulso.
Look at this place. Not really my style, A bit much, if you ask me.
Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Protego. Defender. Glacius. Fendo. Confringo. Crucial. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Crucial. Imperio. Glacius. Bombarda. Bombarda. Defender. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo.
Can't get out of here quickly.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is finding these chests luck or instinct?
이 녀석이랑 같이 못 다니겠어 이제.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
와우, 트롤.
Troll. Descendo. Crucial.
That spell got my attention.
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Capulso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Bombard. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
아, 이거를 왜 하자?
Crucial. Imperial. Arresto Bombarda!
Ringo!
Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Glacier! Bombarda! Arresto momentum! Crucible! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Incendio! Glaciers! Stupefy! Bombarda! Defender! Stupefy! Confringo! Stupefy! Arresto momentum! Protego! Stupefy! Glaciers! Bombarda! Defendo! Descendo! Arresto momentum! Crucible! That spell got my attention. Glaciers! Hurry up! Stupefy! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Glaciers! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Nice teamwork. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
트롤의 곤봉을 때릴 수가 있나? 아무리 해도 안 날아가는 것 같은데.
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. That trolls, that... Debris everywhere.
그러면
That was a piece
고치면
of work.
되지.
More than one. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it.
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Revelio.
Almost as
Revelio.
good as if I'd done it myself.
Confringo.
아이고 또 장비가 슬슬 꽉 차가는구나. 4개 남았네. 4개면은 뭐 아직 괜찮나?
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
깜짝이야.
But the triptych pointed us here.
하나, 둘.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runes by now.
세 개.
Revelio. Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
뭔가
I know
세바스티안이랑
from the memories
이사도라랑
I've seen that the Keepers and
비슷한데.
Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
안더크로프트. 아니 근데 왜 맨날 이쪽으로 연결이 되는 거야?
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Wow.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
같이 보는 거야? 아버지.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. I would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
그게 자기라고. 웃는 거 심술 낀 거 봐.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability.
안 돼. 너무 큰 중압감을 주면 안 된다고, 자식아.
Please. Talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
우정이 이렇게 산산조각 나는구나. 위셔. 일단 이거 한번 하고. 아, 그렇네. 호그스미스 한번 가보긴 해야 되겠다. 호그스미드.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgoth's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
오, 좋은 거 생겼어.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
왜 이래, 왜 이래.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can...
뭐 별로 별로 올라가진 않는데 82. 오. 이게 7 차이니까.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
어우, 2,000원
Let me know if
모였다.
there's anything else I can do to help.
자, 잠시 화장실 좀 갔다 올게요. 자, 그러면 다시 가보도록 할게요.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
애니, 참.
Sebastian, I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing
나
Ominous.
잘못 고른 것
And
같은데.
we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
하하. 못할 것 같은데. 못해. 이것도 불사조를 불사조 봐야지.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
잠깐. 메인 퀘스트가 이제 4개가 남았다는 건가? 이거 4개 깨고 나면 끝이라는 거야, 설마? 그렇게 내용이 적을 것 같진 않은데, 뭔가 느낌이. 아니면 후반인가 벌써? 을사주의 산은 엄청 멀리 있지.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend.
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
이펄소. 어라, 여기 뭔가 복붙한 느낌이 확 나는데. 아니면 말고.
Confringo! Depulso! Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo! Confringo! Ah! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Cursed fiends.
한 대 맞았어.
Seen how much a single... Imagine a whole blooming bird.
Oh, should have stayed at the castle.
Confringo!
You're that hypocrite.
Accio! Incendio! Cruise! Arrest the momentum. Accio! Incendio!
Ah, the labyrinth. No.
I have come upon it about time.
Incendio!
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Ironhill? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Confringo! Revelio! Depulso! More poachers. How many are there? Confringo. Cruising. Arrest the momentum. Ascendo.
What enough?
Protego.
Think you're clever.
Longer than expected. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Cruising.
What is this? What just
Incendio. Devolso. Expelliarmus.
You...
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. The Phoenix.
Phoenix!
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Ooh.
Confringo!
Confringo! Oh, my best work, huh?
이거 맞아?
Let's get
Petrificus totalis.
Petrificus totalis.
Aloha Mora.
어우, 징글징글한 초록이만 계속 나오는구나.
There it is again.
어디? 못 봤어.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Accio. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Crucible. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Imperio. Arresto momentum. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
야, 또 한번 당하겠다.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo.
too slow. Confringo!
Crucial.
Descending.
Imperial. Arrest the momentum. Stupefy.
What have you...
Accio. Incendio. That was the highway. Revelio. Confringo. Defaulter.
안녕.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe. Levioso.
Wow.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. This looks intriguing.
디크. 불사조 잡았어.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
여기서?
My heavens.
오, 뭐야? 불사조의 깃털.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
여긴가? 저기지? 여기지? 와. 갈게. 아 그래. 밥은 먹고 있어야지. 밥은 잘 먹고 살아. 아저씨 갈게. 그 다음 네티랑 네티 퀘스트 깨기가 왜 이렇게 싫을까?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Some days are more difficult than others.
왜?
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
그냥 유감이야.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are
내
good because of
어깨는
you.
갈릭
The
선생님
bad
거야.
days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow.
인연이나
Thank you for
그놈이나
speaking
복수에
with me.
불타가지고
It was very helpful.
다 된 거지? 오, 이번에 여기까지 가?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
확실히 빨라지긴 했다, 빗자루.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
뭐야 왜 내 뒤로 와? 월장석 정원.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio. Revelio.
이거밖에 없어?
It's another aggressive one!
Confringo. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Crucio. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender.
What is going on with that?
와. 뭔가 빨라진 것 같은데?
Lumos.
Lumos.
여기 끄트머리 있네.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
너는 같이 안 해도 돼.
Depulso. Arresto momentum. Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Arresto momentum.
오, 맛있는 거.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Anyone pardon?
Accio.
짝이야.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio.
한판 뜨나?
Why am I not surprised?
Lumos.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
아니 알겠어 마.
Lumos.
Lumos.
여기도 있었구나.
Glaciers. Arrest the momentum. Capulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can
Lumos.
work out a way across.
Accio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
Beautiful.
Lumos.
아하, 고정이 되는구나.
Arrest the momentum. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
따라오고 있지?
You did it!
Confringo.
I was hoping...
Glaciers. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
미안해.
Stupefy. Glaciers. Bombarda. Defender. Cruising. Imperial. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Confringo.
어라.
Expelliarmus!
Confringo. Cruising.
오, 빨라져, 빨라져. 확실히 어둠의 마법을 쓰니까 애들이 반응하는 게 좀 다르긴 하네.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
그만. 괴롭잖아 그런 얘기하는 그런 소리 내면.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
와우.
It's got to be here. I just...
Rebellion. Confringo!
Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
그래.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
그거 참 다행이구나, 커피.
It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Shall we? We shall.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
오, 올라가졌다.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
오! 너네들이야? 귀여워, 스윈젯.
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
이렇게 뽀삐랑 이어지나?
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
쟤는 뭔가 좀 찾나? 찾네.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here. Deke.
그 다음에 로드곡의 신이구나.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
자, 일단 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하고요. 시간이 조금 애매하긴 한데 갑작스럽게 졸음이 쏟아지기 시작하네요. 내일 해가지고 방송 이어가도록 하고요. 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 그럼